You need engine data. You need it now, not later. Keep application 2.0.
Hi kids. Sometimes the mind wanders, and this video is one of those wandering mind videos where my mind wanders. For years now, my mind has wandered into what would it take? How could it be done to actually make a four-wheel drive ProMaster? Not because you're going to conquer the Rubicon Trail. Stop even doing that. Stop taking your vans off-road, or if you do, expect that you're off-roading a vehicle that wasn't designed for it. But there are cases where I can see where four-wheel drive would be super interesting. And, you know, I live this stuff, so I got to have something to excite me and make me turgid. Well, this week's little short video is about such turgidity. It happened so that there was an all-wheel drive Journey in, so I got underneath it and I poked around and I looked at many things, and I don't know, I let my mind wander. I think it could be done. It would probably require quite a bit of fabrication and quite a bit of tomfoolery and monkeyness. But you could have, with enough effort and a welder, a guy could possibly womp up a mostly factory four-wheel drive ProMaster and then get it stuck and need to pull it out with a rope anyway. All right, let's get to it. Not my best video. You may not find this interesting. Or you may. I don't know. All right, see ya. All right, you little honey tits. Here's a... this could be an interesting video, or maybe not. We're under a 20... What year is this? 15. This is a 15 Journey, but what's interesting about it is it's all-wheel drive. And so it has the same engine as your ProMaster. Everything's the same. It's got the same transmission leak that your ProMaster would have. But same differential, same, actually the intermediate shaft is the same. A whole bunch of shit's the same. But what's interesting about this is it's all-wheel drive. So what happens is, here on, you'll recognize that from your 62 TE. And then there is the transfer case, and it is a tiny little intermediate thing that bolts to the output of the passenger side output, axle output. Has a little heat shield as the exhaust goes over it. It looks like about the size of my nuts. No, it's my nuts are much smaller than that. It's about the size of a melon, and it has another short shaft coming out of it, and then it terminates in an axle and so on. Out of the back of it must be, there it is this little teeny tiny little drive shaft. The question for me is, would that differential fit in the packaging considerations of a ProMaster such that you could convert your ProMaster to four-wheel drive? Now, your four-wheel drive ProMaster is not going to do wheelies, but with a spinning axle shaft, you could put any rear end in here, provided it, could carry the weight and provided it had the same gear ratio as the output. This, I happen to know, I didn't realize the Journey had independent rear when it got all-wheel drive. That's kind of interesting too. Interesting to me. Oh, so this piece that I've got the light on is a stability mount. That's the rear mount. And it mounts to the subframe. So you'd have to brace... Yeah, okay. So the transfer case is vacuum operated. It's electrical, but it's one switch. It's just a switch, and it clicks in, I assume, with an electromagnetic clutch, like an air conditioning compressor, and it engages, and then it drives the rear wheels. Someday, when I fixed every broken ProMaster, I'll have the time to devote to seeing if you could adapt either the Journey 62 TE, which I know will fit, and its concomitant transfer case, or if you could just add the transfer case. I looked them up. They're like $200. They're not very expensive. Fascinating. We've learned a lot. All right. Well, that was your... Did you learn anything? Listen, let's talk. Did you learn anything? I didn't learn anything. I learned a lot, actually. I've never been under here to poke around and see what might be exciting. Well, there you go. Hey, while I got your ear, as you know, this here channel that you are on has nothing but 300 plus videos about ProMasters, which is, I assume, what you own, because why the hell else would you be watching this garbage? All right, continue as you were. Buy my app, live it up. Let's hug. Let's dock them. Let's touch the tips. Buy my app, Promaster Phone App. Custom Promaster Phone App.